Hey YouTubers, welcome to Holguin, Cuba. We're trying out a new resort today called the Playa Pesquero. It's an all-inclusive, and we saw it online, had some good reviews, and the price seemed to be pretty reasonable. So we're being delivered here in a 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air, driven by Brea. Cuba's fantastic for old cars. If you like old cars, this is a place to be. And we're just going to pull up to the front lobby here, and quite impressed when we first got here. Very clean, very well kept, lots of attention to detail, and of course the old cars are fantastic. They come in and out of here all the time. Front lobby is very spacious and easy to navigate. We had no problem finding our way around, finding the where we needed to go for the a la cartes, and they're very friendly here. There was no problem with English or communicating whatsoever. I did bring an app on my iPod to translate certain things, but I didn't really need it. There's a front counter, and very friendly, no problems whatsoever. Lots of pictures of Fidel Castro here when he came to open the hotel, I believe in '03. We're just walking to where you can get your money exchanged. As you can clearly see, it's not that busy. Other places we've always been in was always a lineup. I think their hours here are quite long, so there's no urgency to get there, you know, first thing in the morning or whatever. And there's the wall again, some pictures of Fidel when he was here to open the hotel. Quite a spacious front room. This doubles at nighttime for the drink, cigarettes, internet cafe kind of thing. And of course, trains are a huge theme here. There's train tracks all through the resort, well, pretend train tracks. This is obviously a train they used for transportation many years ago, with the old Playa Pesquero sign on it, 5-star all-inclusive. And it's a nice spot. It's not too far from the airport, maybe about an hour. And a very comfortable bus took us here. This is again part of the hotel. This is sort of the middle part, and they have lots of room. There's lots of room. It's never busy. There's lots of people here, but it's so large that you don't feel crowded or feel rushed. Huge bar here in the center of the hotel. It's three-sided, so any kind of drink you can even imagine, they can make it here for you. Very good service. Very happy to please. Like I said, very clean, very well organized, lots of attention to detail. They don't serve minors here. He's probably just asking for an orange juice. Nice little theme there with the trees, and as we continue along here, there's a little coffee bar just to the left, straight ahead. They make all types of cappuccino and strong coffee, whatever you like. They have a little machine there, espresso, that kind of thing. Really tastes good. You know, just give them a peso. You don't have to, of course, it's all inclusive. We always like to tip because I think it's only fair. That's when the hotel was open in January 21st of '03. Fidel Castro came and opened it. There's Guy Caballero, and probably an old radio from the 50s or the 60s when Castro took over. This is the theater. Lots of room, another coffee bar to the right there. Lots of room for pretty much anybody that wants to come at night. They have shows every night. It's posted in the entertainment section, and really good service, of course, to the theater, drinks, whatever you like. And now we're just outside walking in the grounds. Very well maintained, very clean, lots of attention to detail again. Everything looks in good shape. There's no signs of wear really. The paint is all nicely white, no flaking off. Lots of pools through the resort, lots of space. They have a la cartes, they have different themed restaurants, they have anything you'd ever really want in any kind of a resort. And like I said, service was fantastic. We had a great week here. The pools are really well maintained, really nice scenery. Most people sit around the pool, which is cool. I'm not a pool guy, we like the ocean. But, most people at the ocean are around the pool, so that's cool with us. But, very friendly staff again. He's going to give it a little wave here. There you go. And we're going to move into the market square here. They have some shops and places you can buy knickknacks and souvenirs and that kind of thing. No pressure. other places we've been, you walk into a store, you can't get out until you buy something. Not here. They say hi and they leave you alone. It's fantastic. This is the Italian restaurant, doubles as a lunch restaurant and also, of course, for dinner. And there's the Leaning Tower of Pisa. And every day they roast a pig. And this little piggy went to market, and here he is. He's just waiting for dinner. We're gonna have some roast pig, roast pork. It's delicious, fresh, of course, obviously. And the little market's kind of cool. Little shops, you get anything you need here. You know, suntan lotion, aspirin, that kind of thing. This is a beer garden, and there's an old beer machine. They used to make bottling machine. Bucanero is a stronger beer, a little more strong, and of course the Cristal is the most popular beer here. I like the Cristal; it's a little milder. And here's the bar. This is 9 o'clock in the morning. Where else can you take your kids and have a beer at 9 o'clock in the morning? But yeah, obviously lots of Europeans here, lots of Canadians here. They all leave souvenirs, their license plates, posters. There's my dad's. So my dad's been here in spirit, Glasgow Rangers. He must be here in spirit. That's his team. And they even have a little ice cream bar. You know, obviously it's not open yet, but obviously it's all free. You step up. They have lots of syrup to pour on top if you want something sweet. And I think they thought of everything here. Like I said, the grounds are in really good shape. And everything's pretty close. I mean, there's some walking involved, obviously, but for the most part, everything's pretty good. They have these electric carts that walk around the resort. It's fantastic. But what he's saying basically is this is a clock, and on the clock on this side saying the time that Fidel Castro came to open the resort, the time he arrived, and then the clock on the other side as you're leaving is the time that he left. So that's kind of interesting. They pay homage to Fidel. There are lots of pictures of him in there, and of course there's the chair he sat in. And he's going to give us a little tour. You can see how immaculate the grounds are, very well kept. Carts are in great shape, electric carts, and they're always going through the resort. So if you don't like walking, it doesn't take long. There's always one coming by. You just get in and he'll pick you up. As you can see, the railroad tracks through the resort. Looks like railroad tracks. It's actually just metal, but it's sort of a train tracked theme here. And lots of a la cartes. We had steak, we had Italian, we had seafood. Very, very good. Very close to the ocean. This is sort of the other side of the resort, where they have some of the residences. Rooms are just sort of there, and of course you just walk to the buffet or you walk to the ocean. It's not that far. Besides, when you eat so much at the buffet, you kind of need a walk to, you know, work off all the food you ate or overate, in our case anyway. And we're approaching now sort of the restaurant side. It'll be on the right-hand side coming up. There's the main restaurant there. Quite large, lots of room. You never feel rushed or you know, cramped. And the one next to it is sort of like the overflow restaurant, where if that one was full, they have a secondary restaurant, which is big in itself. There's lots of space here. And coming up on the left again is the main part of the building. There it is, the Grand Hall. And to the left of that is the Sunquest area. Francois was our tour rep. He's fantastic. He's from Montreal. And anything you have, any problem whatsoever with Sunquest, they're fantastic. He would take care of everything. Of course, he speaks English, French, and Spanish. And excellent. Good guy. Habs fan. Here's our room. Over the 2100 block. Just sort of between the ocean and the buffet. It was sort of in the middle. It wasn't too far. There's our room. Pretty big room. Double bed. It was actually a real double bed, not two singles shoved together. We did have some guests when we first got here. Some little bugs on the floor, little water bugs, but it was no big deal. They got cleaned up. The maid came and made sure they didn't come back, and gave us some bug spray if we needed it, but it wasn't really an issue. Big tub, big bathroom. Of course, you have a safe, lots of closet space. And, you know, it's a first-size room. You're not cramped. You don't feel like somebody's on top of you all the time. There's a TV. And you have a little walkout patio. You know, go out and have a cigarette or a beer or whatever. Just sit outside. Big little trees. Every tree in Cuba seems to have a little stone or a rock underneath it with somebody's name. And I asked them what that meant, and they said it's because of the revolution. Somebody's being remembered from the revolution. Their name is put on a rock, and she's laughing at me. But that's what it comes from. We brought our own coffee maker, but it died, even though I did have the proper converter. There it is. I'm bringing it home. Actually, I did leave it there. I didn't need it, but we asked for another coffee maker. There's no coffee makers in the room, which is kind of ridiculous, but we did get a coffee maker. I asked the maid, can I get a coffee maker? She said, oh, no, sir, no coffee makers. And I said, how about for 10 pesos? Oh, yes, sir, I'll get you one. So we got one for 10 pesos. Here's the buffet. I'm not going to show you too much of the food. There's tons of food. Tons of food. There's no, again, look at the space. You're not eating on top of people. You can sit wherever you want. There's lots of selection. Great service. Everything's clean. They use bottled water. When they bring water, it's always in a bottle. We're gonna go see Hunter. Hunter is the hawk. Dewan has a hawk. There's actually one at the front too. There he is there with a broken arm at the front of the place, and he's gonna help us out here. Fraction. Yeah.
Fraction, yeah.
What's your name?
Duang.
Duang. Glenn.
Glenn.
And Janice.
And Jenny. How you pronounce your name? Janice. Are you right?
Huh?
Janice.
I-C-E.
Yeah, maybe Jenny in Spanish.
Jenny, yeah,
Maybe.
Jenny, yeah.
That's what I do. I
call her
take
Jen
pictures of
sometimes too.
broken bones. I work in a hospital. Come in, I take pictures.
You
X-ray. She does X-ray.
No, of everybody who comes
you
in.
work in the hospital?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you...
That was a month ago. Or
No.
1 month and maybe 1 week more. So next thing you are from here. You are on here.
You ready? Oops.
Look at that, isn't he?
Hang on.
He's looking over there.
Look at that way.
Hunter. Look here.
Let's do another one here.
Share the picture by Sapia. It's by Wi-Fi. It works by Wi-Fi. Not by internet, by
Oh,
Wi-Fi.
look at his face.
Oh, but on a stick, kind of a flash drive.
Yeah.
Right.
So you get them when they're very young?
He's beautiful, this guy.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Isn't this pretty too?
This is Hunter.
Mm.
See? Hunter. He says he's hungry.
You want the picture now, or you have to go?
Here we are walking along the beach. You can see how clean it is, how clear it is, and how not busy it is. It's fantastic. Everyone knows Cuba has fantastic beaches. Just a little reef off the front of the beach. You have some fish, not big ones, some little minnows kind of floating around. It's kind of cool to see some color. Cool thing about this resort is you can actually just borrow the kayaks. There's no charge. You just take them out in the water. If you want to go for a little paddle, you can get some exercise. No problem. They're more than happy to let you use them. I didn't like the paddle because it was twisted. One paddle was going one way, one paddle was going the other way. But other than that, it was kind of cool. Also, they have catamaran. I tipped the guy. You don't have to, but I mean, they kind of expect you, so that's cool. And he'll take you right out. You don't have to do anything. I mean, he drags it out for you. I was more than willing to help, but he said, no, it's okay. And we went out, and beautiful day. Look at that water. Isn't that fantastic? And we went out there, and he just takes you right out, straight across. I asked him to go to Jamaica. He said it was too far, but he was thinking about it. And you get a little wet sometimes, depending on where the wind's going, but the water is just fantastic. So warm. Now we're really out far, as you can see. You can't see the bottom, but we're moving pretty quick. I mean, you could get to Miami pretty fast in this thing, I think, if you wanted to. And a little splashy, but hey, it's okay. It's nice warm water and fantastic. It's good to be outside in the sun and the breeze and salt water's good for you. Really enjoyed it. Good guy, a lot of fun. Kind of a funny character. Let's have something to say. There's me getting soaked. I got sunburned. That's what I got my shirt on the other day. Both of us. And that's it. We loved it. We come back, no problem.